Wheel the control box handles to buzz the wire. Might keep you from taking wired up and ready to go. Keeps the sun out of your eyes. Looks like some solid wood scrap there. Check out that plastic scrap over there. Shield your eyes if the daylight hurts you. You got moves. The Wingnut Chug Tunnel. It goes on forever. maybe not sure you want to leave. Guess you still want more than that. Made it count. Rotten! Choo-Choo says he knew you'd come through. If someone makes a stop at your station, it's for a good reason. But he understands no one gets their tracks greased for free. He'd be happy to part with his spare grease sprinkler, as he believes it's a great fit for any of your business that needs to be unstuck. He keeps it safe in a box on the handcart, in case of emergency. Wants to keep it there in case of an emergency, but realized it's long overdue already. The world crumbling and all. Choo-Choo says you should help yourself to the grease sprinkler. It's a versatile tool from the bygone, a last of its kind, so don't let it go to waste. He's convinced you'll put it to good use, as there are lots of stuckies out there that need greasing to open. Says he's glad to see it in good hands, rough as they might be. Choo-Choo says he can't wait to get out of this place. Choo-Choo wants you to grab the grease sprinkler from the emergency box. Choo-Choo says he can't... has... You shouldn't worry about smashing up the box. Choo-Choo has no use for it now. Choo-Choo says he feels strongly about helping his next, just like you did for him. He's convinced there was a bigger reason you met. Sometimes the wrong train will take you to the right place. He believes you've got what it takes to make a difference. He's witnessed it himself. Says fate is like the rails. They lead in certain ways, and you can only fight that for so long if you want to get anywhere. Choo-Choo's thrilled you found the Ark. Just imagine how much faster than a chug that thing must be, and no rails needed. Bets it could fly circles around any chug yard. Makes him dizzy to think about it. With the world ending and all the chugs going with it, it's fun to think about what kinds of yards the Ark could take you to instead. Hopes you'll be careful with the Ark. That's the last one around these parts. Wonders who you might call aboard the Ark with you.
So what we have here is someone looking for a way out if everything fails. There's a seat open on the Ark, but why would you want this company?
I'm so glad you chose that. We're born alone, we live alone, so let's not meet the end on our own.
We are better off on our own alone. Everyone else are just means to an end.
Being alone is not the same thing as being lonely. And now we don't have to be lonely. It'll all work out in the end.
The end must justify the means. So let's hope the Ark is strong enough to carry us all into the future.
Wishes he could go with you, but he couldn't bear to watch what you do with the Ark. Choo-Choo says he's ready to pack up and leave. Be for a moment. Wiz says that there's no plan to confront the Merkpuff until the octopod is properly armed. He's happy to tell you that the cannon he's been working on now just needs ammunition. He says his old friend Boom makes all things that go bang. There's a rumor that some of Boom's pyro sticks shot off and are out there roaming free. You should keep an eye on the horizon for pyros. He's a peculiar little fellow that's been fiddling. The door. Wasn't too bad a deal, was it? It's good someone else can use your old stuff. Let's hope you...
Usætte kommer sød hilse sig.
Fair trade.
Benelassitanes usætte kommer.
A pleasure do business. Wow. Maxed out on energy. Such a dark night. That's a bang plant, where toxanol used to make all sorts of splody things before it blew up in their faces. That's some sharp wood scrap there. Watch for splinters. Super effective. That looks like an unbanged pyro stick on the loose. Better catch it before it goes off. Give your eyelights a chance to adjust to the dawn. Night covers the land. Let's see. The pyro sticks will cause a bang, but targeting is on you. At least now you have a chance to hurt the Merc-Puff where it can. He hopes so, as there's no Plan B, or more correctly, Plan C. Out of Date has named this Plan B. Plan A was to take on the World Eaters by foot, or flaps in this case. Turns out swimming down there was a bad idea. Wiz has been working on another cannon, but instead of pyro sticks, it squirts guppos, scaly distractions for anyone with an appetite disorder, and irresistible for the merc-puff in particular. Seems the best way to find guppos is go talk to Gil. He has a natural sonar and knows where the guppos sub the surf. This means you'll have to go visit Gil at Burblebottom. Find Gil and he'll be able to tell you where to find the guppos. He used to run a pet shop stocked with guppos. His friend Wiz needs guppos for one reason or another, and Gil is ready to point you in the right direction. But here, you're only going to find dead ones. He's pretty sure Wiz wants them alive. Well, at least the ones that aren't already rotting. If you head in the right direction, you'll find a clean enough bit of surf to snag yourself some guppos. Then you can get them to Wiz for whatever he has in mind. Figures he's always been a friend to Wiz, and now he can be one to you too. Have you ever seen so much green? Finders keepers. What do you think of this place? That's not opening on its own. The right key could open this. You should be able to use that. That's shut and good. Need a key. Better move it before it gets all wet. That seems to be enough guppos to provide the octopod with infinite ammunition. He's surprised the Merc Puff's been able to hold its breath all this time. It's just another proof of the evolutionary change caused by Toxanol's contamination. Being undersurf has meant the Merkpuff has been left alone to munch on the root down there undisturbed. This means the northwest route has suffered more damage than the others. He's sure there's enough time to confront the Merkpuff, but he worries if the world has enough years left to last his lifetime, even if you stop the World Eaters. You're here for a reason. It's up to you to figure out what that is.
Jag förstår att du tar... Nam tau sun.
A bargain.
Ketto endai ei uskoa.
Much harder to see outside now. Just stay on the rope. Need the right key? Cranks like these usually need to be wound to operate the dispenser. That's a motored blind box dispenser. These auto markets were... What you see is what you get. Once it's out of the blind box, that is. It's so dark out. You flick the switches in order to green-light the current and activate the electrons in the panel. Good. The loop is electrified enough to spark. Too bad you don't have working wings. Let's see. With its attention diverted to the chewy bonbon gummy, the Majut calms down. But Noko is still concerned. She's relieved the Majut has calmed down, but you'll need a heavier sit-tight to ride it than the one she's got. The only sit-tight she can think of that would be heavy enough is one she's spotted mounted on an old-world mecha-Majut. If she remembers correctly, she spotted it at the Smilo Shopperia while scavenging for treats for the Gnotes. That's not so far away. Seems to her they preferred the mecha-Majuts over the living counterparts in the old world. Maybe the Gnotes were near extinct. You need to loosen the bolts without rattling the mecha-Majut. That's it. The sit-tight is loose. Time to stop horsing around and get the sit-tight back to Nocco. Climbing down is hard. Now that the Majut's got a mouthful of Bon gummy and the brand new sit-tight is in place, the Majut is ready to ride. Nocco's been training another fantabulous little critter that'll hopefully become a distraction for the hoof puff when you confront it. She's called them glitter moths, and the best way to find them is to go talk to Mito. She's asked him to keep them somewhere safe. You'll find Mito at Bright Light. He's a light-headed fellow, but hopefully he'll remember where he stored the moths. They're small airborne creatures with bright reflective wings and a conspicuous fluttering flight. Mito says he's not only into those who shine bright, he likes things that glitter too. He reckons you haven't seen a glitter moth, and says it's about time you did. Even though they're nesting near gone grass, they never run out of glow. Finding yourself a glitter moth would give you that glimmer of hope you need to continue all the way to the end. Glows with delight at your bright passion for the light. It's flat out black out there. Blisterboo, known for its perfect temperature and atmosphere. they are. You fixed those flame flies fast. That paid off. Above any tree. Says to not forget to gather the glitter moths. Says to not forget to gather the Dawn's a bit easier on the eyes. That's some good e-waste there. The mountains are closer to the sun, yet colder. Focus on your goal. Glittermoth Cave is right here. Good to be able to get stuff done while the world is awake. Mito seems mesmerized by the flame fly. Its fire now burning in his heart, too. Mito says the flame flies have always acted as guiding lights in his life, but with so little time left, he can't just make a lamp from scratch for you. Sometimes there are ether lanterns, as light as paper, floating around in the sky at night. One of those would make a perfect fit for your fly. Scour the night sky and get him an ether lantern to work with, and do it before the flame fly's life is snuffed out. It'll have a hard time shining as bright as you already do. Mito says you're making sense to him. Says you should take it easy. Mito. That's enough glitter moths to make her plan work. She wants you to stop worrying about the paths you've ridden and focus on the inevitable road ahead, the one that leads to confrontation with the World Eater. The hoof puff is evidence of the duality of evolution, utterly beautiful and grotesque at the same time. She means that the hoof puff has had more time to eat at the root as it's been isolated in the Knoopstonies mountains. So, based on that alone, she reckons it has suffered as much damage as the northwest root that's hidden beneath the surf. It reminds her of the gnotes and, like them, it's hoofed. They're just a lot bigger. At least you can feed this ride grass. So shiny. The Quack Hollow, it's just lonely. Thanks to the Google Eye, we're still driving. It's not stairs, but it'll do. Someone locked it solid. Nothing like a story with an unexpected ending. Don't understand how you could do... You need to line up the switches so they match. Bristles like the hair of one electrified. You need to line up the switches so they match. Good. That's enough electric current to initiate the actuators and activate the framework. This won't be a field trip. It's the real thing. Look at... That's enough quacks to sustain the Googlide flipper with infinite ammunition. Goop says he was there when the Porky Puff took Out-of-Date's leg, so this World Eater has made it personal. After that, Out-of-Date started using his head instead of his legs and came up with the plan on how to best make a stand against the World Eaters, and it wasn't by foot. He seems happy to talk. Understands completely.